Viewers of this video, and welcome back to the Redstone Innovation channel. Today we've got the Mk2 Hipster door, which we've actually had for ages now. I think it's been 2 months now, and we thought it's time to make a new one. So this one is faster, more compact, and should be much more reliable, especially for Bucket. It was made there, made in a Bucket server, and therefore it should be more reliable there. So here's how it works. Pretty fast and very compact as well. Just for reference, here's the old one, which is bigger and I believe a bit slower. So as you can see, the new one is more suave. That's the vocab word I use. Anyways, let's just go ahead into the tutorial, I suppose. Oh right, I just want to thank you guys, viewers, for continuing to show your support. From YouTube money, I've got a blue snowball, which, if you guys know, is a pretty professional recording microphone. So I'm super psyched about that. Thank you guys so much, and yeah, can't wait to record more videos with it. Okay, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off by placing the pistons and starting the closing circuit, I suppose. Anyways, what we're going to do is start off with 3 stacked pistons. I'm going to make this a 3 long hipster door. 3 stacked pistons, like so. And then this is where your floor will be. You'll be standing on this. Next, what you're going to want to do is come out 2 from this top piston. And then build 3 sticky pistons facing inwards. Those will be for block storage. By the way, I'll show you how to extend this if you want at the end of the video. Now we're going to start the inputs. The first input goes down here, which is just blocks adjacent to the bottom row of pistons, with redstone leading across. Going into the middle pistons, we've got repeaters. Link them up with redstone. Set all these repeaters to 2. That is essential. Going into these side pistons here, we're going to have more repeaters. These will be on 1. Like so. And then for the final input, what we're going to do is extend the floor. Make sure it's a solid block. Blocks at a diagonal, and then torches there. Those will power those. And then depower these torches with repeaters, link them up with redstone, and then a torch there. That's all your inputs set up. Let's get started with the closing circuit, and yeah, let's get red wool for the input block. What we're going to do is start off by powering this line here for the side pistons. That's going to be from a block, and then that block is going to be powered by repeater, and then redstone going into that repeater behind it. This will be your input block. So this repeater powers this block into that redstone. It also powers down into redstone here, which will lead into a repeater there, which will go into a block, into that redstone over there. That will go into redstone there, into a half slab there, and then directly into a repeater here, which will go into a block, and then into a half slab there. This is your closing circuit done, so if we reset the blocks, as they would be when the door is open, when we're done with the wiring, it's going to do that. Just close it right on up. Now what we're going to do is the first block retraction. So this will be your orange circuit, and then your triple piston extender is green. First block retraction, we're going to start off by leading a repeater into this white wool here on 4 ticks. That's going to be powered by a block behind it with redstone on top, like so. Place a torch on the side of this red block. Lead that into a repeater on an upside down half slab. This will be set to 2 ticks. This will be going into a falling edge piston monostable, like so, which will lead into redstone there, and that redstone will lead into a repeater on 3 ticks there. Finally, what we're going to do, this torch is going to lead down into redstone there. lead that redstone down again into 3 repeaters like so. 4, and then 4 and 3. It doesn't really matter which. Then lead that into a block in front with the torch on top. Once you got that, let's try it out. That is your first block retraction, folks. Now we're going to get that pesky second block. What fun. So let's swap those. This is going to start from a pulse from the falling edge of mod stable. Lead this redstone into a repeater on 4 ticks, into a block, into another repeater on 4 ticks, into a block, into another repeater on 4 ticks. That will go into this torch. From this block, we're going to bring a signal down here. That will power into this block and into a repeater on 3 ticks. That repeater will go into a block, down into redstone here. That'll go into a block, into a repeater on 3 ticks there. This block will lead directly into a repeater on 1 there, into block there, which will go into that redstone. And then finally, from this block, it's just going to go into redstone, into 2 repeaters, both of which will be on 4 ticks. Now we're actually almost done with the triple piston extender. Final part goes a bit like this. So you're going to place a torch on the side of this green block here. It might be a little bit difficult to find, but basically you're going to walk under here and then find this block. This torch will go into a repeater on 3 ticks, into a block, and then this part's a bit tricky. So what we're going to do is lead this into redstone going into that orange block, and then we're going to go around here, find that orange block, and then place a torch there. Right, so just place the torch there. You can fill back in your floor again, and then this redstone here will go into a repeater on 3 ticks, into a block, into a repeater also on 3 ticks. I'll go into a block, into redstone here, kind of looping around, and then that redstone will go into a block, torch on that block, block above that torch, and that will go into that redstone there. Finally, what we're going to do, this block will go into a repeater here. You might have to set this to 2. I'm going to set it to 1. On Bucket I was having problems, I had to set it to 2. 1 there, that will go into a block, and then finally into a torch right there. Let's just reset this and try it out. It's closed and opened. Beautiful. Right, so I'm just going to show you how to extend this and then fill it in, and then we're done with the video. So I'm just going to open it up, and then I'm going to extend it too, I suppose. So just extend your triple stack pistons here, extend your inputs. I'm going to do this all with sandstone, I guess. Extend all your inputs. Extend these pistons here too. Extend this line. Make sure these repeaters are set to 2. Extend the repeaters that go into those side pistons. And finally, extend this line, which inverts those torches. Make sure that these blocks are up here, and it's all reset and good to go. Looks like all the rest, and let's try it out. It's closed, and it's open. I'm just going to close this up and then fill it in and wrap it up as we do so. So this has been the RedstoneInnovation channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, we thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to check out our past stuff. Rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. As a reminder, I thank you guys for showing your support. Allowed me to get a better microphone, which will help me make better videos for you guys. And yeah, I can't wait to continue making good stuff. Zoom away.